Looks like it's coming out from the beaver dam.
Mushrooms.
It's probably not edible. I just saw when we ate at the like a cafe in Manchester called The Works. Somebody posted like a flyer there. They have a foraging class, and I thought that would be so cool. It's a class for foraging for mushrooms. I would have loved to attend that class if I lived there. We're still carrying our packs, but it doesn't have any of our things in there. Basically what we have is just water, lunch, and snacks. So everything else we left with the shuttle driver, Wayne. He's gonna meet us road 10, and we're about 7.5 miles from that section. We highly recommend to stay at the Green Mountain House. It's a wonderful hostel. You will have everything you need there. The hostel owner, Jeff, is a wonderful host, and he will not nickel and dime you. His place is wonderful, it's clean, and he will shuttle you to town to resupply. We had to go to town yesterday to mail our other quilts. He dropped us off, and we pretty much loitered around town and walked around and had lunch. And when we were done, he picked us up. And Manchester is a quaint little town. They really care about their community there. It's funny because we were crossing the road, we wanted to cross the road, and people will just automatically stop. You won't even have to do anything. They just want to give pedestrian the right of way, which is wonderful. That's something that you see every day in other places, and everyone there's nice. So yeah, I think Marion got to be my second favorite town now, because Manchester just made it to top 1.
Actually starting to get a view.
Oh yeah, good. There should be a better view up top. There's a shelter down there, the Lost Pond Shelter. They're actually in this 19.8 miles we're doing today, in this stretch, there are 5 shelters. So plenty of shelters to choose from, and they're all spread out. But we're not gonna check that one because we're already behind on schedule. We're gonna pass another shelter here soon. I think it's called Long Branch Shelter. And then the shelter we're going to is another one of those shelters near a pond. It's kind of like the one we stayed at in Stratton Pond. I can't remember what it's called though, so I'll let you know later. This is the Long Branch Shelter. Old shelter. Almost look like
It's a bad place.
yeah. Reminds me of some of the shelters back in the south. Okay, we got our stuff. So our packs are full. And let me tell you, it is heavy. You can really tell the difference. Good thing we only have 2 miles left to hike. It's 2 miles from here to the shelter. And man, I feel like there's a big rock in my pack. It's so much heavier. We got resupply from home, our home cooked meals that were freeze dried. I didn't get a chance to do a video of which ones we got, but once I get an opportunity I will try to show you. We should be getting into camp hopefully in about an hour, so we'll have plenty of daylight still. Should be there at 5, right, Jeff?
Huh?
Should be there around 5.
Yeah.
Man, my pack is heavy.
A little weighty.
Yeah.
A lot different than carrying winter one.
And I don't even have lots of water. I only have half a liter. So imagine I had to carry more water. What else? Yeah, we are really grateful that we chose the opportunity to slack pack that section, because it wasn't very forgiving, especially with the condition. There's a lot of slippery rocks and lots of mud you have to avoid, so your feet won't just be muddy the whole time. Anyway, I'll try to film the shelter when we get there. We are half a mile from the Little Rock Pond shelter. Somebody made a comment that the source for water there is the pond. So Jeff and I went ahead and got some water from a spring that was right on trail because we figure it's more delicious than the pond water. So we have each 4.4 pounds of water along with our full pack with new resupply, and our dinner resupply is about 5-6 days worth. But they are good food, and I'm getting tired of eating ramen and I can't remember those pasta things that Jeff really likes. So it's nice to have a break from that. Okay, here's the shelter. I'm not sure if somebody's there, so I'm gonna go turn it off if there's somebody there. I have our bed set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my dinner. There's no one else in the shelter, so we pretty much took over. We hang all our stuff over there. And I swept the floor a little bit because it was pretty messy. And we have a ton of food.
We have some arroscaldo that Mila made. This is the only thing that Mila made.
Yes, so I also cook, okay?
This is the only one. She doesn't cook. This is the only thing she made right here.
And it's arroscaldo is just rice soup. My mom made the best arroscaldo.
It is good, I have to admit.
Yeah, and then what else do we got?
We have some African peanut stew. I got peas and carrots because that's like Mila and Jeff. We're like peas and carrots.
Shut up. See, that's why nobody should say you're funny.
and then we have like some rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, let me go take it out. Hold on one sec. Okay, so this is our rotisserie chicken. The peas and carrots. We'll go with that. And also some...
Otherwise known as Jeff and Mila.
Just ignore
Peas
him.
and carrots.
Kale and... what is this?
Potatoes, mashed potatoes, and kale.
Yeah. And I think you already said this is the... No, this is a spicy black bean soup. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some... cantaloupe. And... What is this one? Wild rice soup. And I don't know if you can see, but this is my arroscaldo. I need to add a little bit more water in there.
Yeah.
It's a little too thick. And we also, this is not from home obviously, but we got some bread.
Sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread. We actually packed this in our bag. That's why it's so heavy.
And we have some goat cheese.
Oh yeah, we have some goat cheese and some salami for our snacks. So yeah, we have tons of food. We are not gonna be hungry. Got some salami, I like those kinds. And some goat cheese. I haven't tried this, but it's...
With blueberries, right?
Yeah, it's Vermont Creamery. And some more cheese. And we have chips.
There's a ton of food.
Yeah, it's a ton of food.
We have to eat a lot.
So it will be later.
So we're just going to sit down here and eat tonight until we can't eat no more.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. And so we can go to bed early. Not sure yet if we're going to pursue the 17 something miles tomorrow. Or 16. I'm hoping the loon will make another sound. I am having seconds on my arroz caldo, and I added a little bit more chicken, the rotisserie chicken. The arroz caldo, for those of you who don't know, is just rice soup. It has chicken or whatever meat you want. It has...
It's got ginger.
Ginger, yeah. It has ginger, garlic, onions, and just some salt and pepper. And it's delicious. And what did you have for dinner, Jeff?
Peas and carrots. Peas and carrots and rotisserie chicken is what I'm eating right now.
Yeah. And some breads and some cheeses.
Tomorrow we're going to have our bread and all of our goat cheese.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have for
We're going to have
breakfast.
that for breakfast.